Okay, now we will discuss the next set of problem in which area of a square is given and we have to find the side of that square. So I have assumed the side of the square is equals to x. Now you already knew that area of a square is side into side. That means area of a square will be x into x or x square. So x square is equals to 5329 meters square. Next we will do the prime factorization of this. So it is divisible by 73. So its prime factorization will be this. That means side of the square is 73 meter. Okay. Now in one more type, few numbers are given and we have to find the least number which is divisible by these all numbers, and that should be the perfect square. So you already knew how to calculate the least number divisible by the given numbers. For that, what we will do, we will calculate the LCM of these numbers. So this is the method that you already knew, the division method to find the LCM of the numbers. So when you calculate the LCM will be 122. Now if you do the prime factorization of this number, okay, so first you will find the LCM, then you will do the prime factorization of the LCM. So its prime factorization will be this. So if you see very carefully, this 2 into 3 into 5 is not having any pair. So we have to make this number a perfect square. So what we will do, we will multiply this number by all these numbers which are not having the pairs, that is 2 into 3 into 5. So when you multiply, you will get 3600. So this number will be the least number which is a perfect square as well as divisible by all the numbers. Okay, so these are the steps that you have to follow to calculate the least square number which is divisible by all the four numbers. Okay, so now we will see how to find the prime factorization of the fractions or mixed fractions or decimal numbers. So suppose a fraction is there 169 upon 625. So how to find the square root of the fraction? What you will do, you will find the square root of the numerator as well as denominator individually. Like prime factorization of 161 will be 13 into 13, then 625 will be 5 into 5 into 5 into 5. Now what is the square root of 169? 13, and square root of 625 you will get as 5 into 5, that is 25. So this is the square root of 169 upon 25. Suppose a mixed fraction is given. Okay, so first step will be, first you will convert this mixed fraction into the improper fraction as usual method. You already knew 25 into 29 plus 4, that you already knew. Now again what you will do, it becomes a fraction. You will do the prime factorization of 729. This will be the prime factorization of 729. And prime factorization of 25 you already knew, 5 into 5. So again see, you will get the 3 pairs of 3. So 3 into 3 into 3 upon 5, that is 27 upon 5. Next is, if you wish to find the square root of a decimal number. So first step will be, you will remove the decimal like this. You already knew 1, 2, 3, 4 places were there. So in the denominator I have written 1 after 4 zeros after 1, that is 10,000. Next you will do the prime factorization of 256, that you already knew, and this 10,000, since there are even number of zeros, so what I have done, I have written 10,000 as 10 into 10 into 10 into 10 4 times. 4 zeros were there, so 4 times I have written 10. Then you will take out the square root of this 256, that is 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 upon, then you have 2 pairs of 10, so we will bring 10 into 10. So it is 16 upon 100, then you will put the decimal, you will get 0.16. Okay, next is one problem is there, that is given a fraction when multiplied by itself. So as we already knew, when a number is multiplied by itself, that is called as the square of the number. So I have assumed that fraction as x, and since it is multiplied by itself, that is x into x, and after this it becomes 361 upon 441. So what is x into x? X square upon 361 upon 441. Then in order to remove this square, we will take the square root of the resulting number, that is 361 upon 441. Again you will do the prime factorization of 361 and 441. So when you do the prime factorization, you will get 19 into 19 in the numerator, then 3 into 3 into 7 into 7 in the denominator. That is 19 upon 3 into 7 or 19 upon 21. Okay, so you have seen that in almost all the problems we have used the prime factorization method to solve the different types of problem. Next will be long division method that we will discuss in the next video.